Hello students. So today you are going to read the chapter Should Wizard Hit Mummy by John Updike. Before proceeding towards the chapter, I want to say something to you. If you have not subscribed our channel, please subscribe it. Press the bell icon so that you can get the current notifications. Now, let us see the title of the chapter. Should Wizard Hit Mummy? Here, the writer is asking this question to the readers whether wizard should hit the mother. Who's wizard? Wizard is the magician. Whether magician should hit the mother. The answer of this question you will find when you will read the chapter. You will come to know why this question has been put. Now something about the writer. John Updike, he was a myriad-minded personality. He was American novelist, a great poet, as well as a short story writer. He was also a great critic. Now something about his birth and death. He was born on 18 March 1932 in United States and died on 27 January 2009. He is known for his realistic depiction of American Protestant, small town, and middle class life. So he talks mostly about middle class life. He doesn't talk about high start of life. He doesn't talk about kings and queens. His most favorite topic is middle class life. Now about the theme. You will find here the story raises the moral issue whether parents should decide the future of the children or children themselves should decide their future. This is called generation gap. This is the difference in the thinking of adults and children. On one hand, parents think whatever they decide for the children, that is good. On the other hand, children think that they should be given freedom to decide their own future. They are all devoid of the differences and ugliness. Along with this chapter, along with this theme, you will find some more themes here like marital discord. Marital means related to marriage. So marital tension you will find in this chapter. Along with this marital tension, you will also find some hints of male dominance. So although they are only hints of these themes are given, but you will find these themes also while reading the summary, while reading the chapter, you will understand where these themes or issues can be found. Now, I want to introduce you with the characters because for understanding any story, theme and characters are very important. You have to understand. Here you will find Jack. Jack is the narrator of this story. The person who is narrating this story, he is Jack and he is father of Joe. Second, you will find Johnny, or you may call Joe. She is 4 years old girl and she is daughter of Jack and Claire. Jack tells the story to her daughter. Last 2 years he has been telling the stories to her daughter, and Joe is very fond of listening stories from her father. Now third character is Claire. Claire is wife of Jack and mother of Joe. Here you will see that Claire has got 2 children. One is Joe. Joe is 4 years old. Another is Bobby. Bobby is an infant and she is expecting her third baby. Next character is Skunk. Skunk actually is animal. These skunks are known for their foul smell, bad smell. But here skunk is used as a character. He is the baby creature with bad smell. Next character is mother skunk. She is mother of baby skunk who believes in tradition. You can see here, mother believes in tradition. Mostly parents believe in tradition. They want to stick with the tradition at any cost. They don't want to change it. Now let us come to the summary. Here, Jack is the father of Joe and Bobby, as I have told you that Jack is father of two children, Joe and Bobby. Joe, you know, she is 4 years old. Bobby is an infant. The process of storytelling started when Joe was 2 years only, when she used to sleep in naps. When father used to tell her stories, before listening the whole story, she used to sleep. She never raised any question to her father. Whatever father told the story, she accepted it. But now, she is 4 years old. Now she is grown up. She has developed reasoning power. She has started asking questions to her father. Now, let us talk about the story. What story his father used to tell? As I told you, there was a autobiographical touch in the stories of Jack. So mostly there used to be a basic story. All other stories used to revolve around that basic story. And this basic story consisted of one creature named Roser. Roser was the basic character of all the stories, but the character used to be different. Means name used to be same, but characters used to be different. Like sometimes it was Roser fish, sometimes it was Roser squirrel, sometimes it was Roser chipmunk. So these different characters used to be there. Now these characters or these creatures used to have some problem. Every creature, whether Roser is skunk, whether Roser is squirrel, whether Roser chipmunk, these characters used to have some problem. And for solving their problem, they used to go to Owl. Owl was considered very wise creature and he used to give solutions. And what did Owl do? Owl always used to direct those creatures to go to Wizard. I told you who's Wizard? Wizard is actually a magician. So with the help of his magic wand, he used to solve the problems of the creatures. Now, but he didn't do free service. He also asked for pennies or money. So the wizard, he used to demand more money than the creatures had. After that, he also used to tell those creatures from where they can find more money, more pennies. And in this way, the creatures used to go there, they used to get pennies, and after that, their problem used to be solved and they used to be very happy. And most of all the stories had happy ending. Mark down, children, all the stories had happy ending. And what was the happy ending? The creatures used to return to their home. They used to have supper. Supper means late night dinner with their parents. They used to have different type of dishes. After that, they used to be very happy. So this used to be the basic story of Jack. Jack, he used to describe the supper as I told you. In this way, the story used to have an happy ending. But now, as I told you, Jo has grown up. Now she is 4 years old. She has developed reasoning power. She has started asking questions. So one evening, Jack told one story. The character was same. It was Roser, but creature was new. And What was that creature? This was skunk. Skunks are the animals which are known for their foul smell, bad smell. He smelled so awfully that no one liked to play with him. All other creatures, all his friends used to run away from him, and tears used to come in his eyes. He was always left alone. Here at this place, you will find the autobiographical touch. Here, Jack remembers his own humiliation, which he has experienced in his childhood. He was also left alone. He was abandoned by his friends. So, here you will find while creating the creature of a skunk, he remembered his own humiliation. Now, then what happened after that? Roser skunk, as he was very much sad that he had no friend, he was left alone, he went to Wise Owl. Now, what did Wise Owl did? Like every time, this time Old Owl also suggested him that you should go to Wizard. Only Wizard can solve your problem. Skunk went to Wizard and told him about his problem. He told that I smell very awfully. Wizard, with the help of his magic wand, changed his smell. And this time, what smell did he give? He gave the smell of roses. Now he was very happy to get the smell of roses. Wizard asked for 7 pennies. As you know that after solving the problem, he used to ask for money. So this time Wizard asked for 7 pennies. But Roser Skunk had only 4 pennies. Now 3 more pennies were required. So Wizard told him that you should go to the bell. From there you will get pennies. After that, skunk went over there, brought 3 more pennies and gave that pennies to the wizard. Now when he returned back, what was the reaction of other animals? All other animals, when they found that he is smelling like roses, they all gathered around him. They all played different games. They enjoyed a lot. He was very happy. Roser Skunk was very happy that day. Now when he went to his house, his mother opened the door and said, "Who's smelling so awfully?" Skunk said that, "Mother, it is me. Who's smelling like this?" Mother got very angry. She asked, "Who gave you this smell?" He told that I went to Wizard. Wizard gave me this smell. Mother got very angry. She said, "This is our tradition that skunks should smell awfully. How dare did that wizard who gave you this smell of roses?" She got very angry and immediately she went to wizard with her umbrella. She told wizard, she directed wizard to change the smell of Roser Skunk. And wizard with his magic wand again changed his smell, and again small Roser Skunk started smelling awfully. And this was the ending of the story. Now Joe didn't like this ending. She said she was stupid, mummy. She said mother was stupid. She couldn't decide that what is good for her child. But Jack, he disagreed. He said, no, mother was not stupid. He said that wizard made Roser Skunk smell bad again. But again Joe protested. Jack, he said to daughter that this is my story. I am the creator of this story. I will end the story as I wish. He continued the story in the same way. But Joe wanted that no, story should not end like this. What should happen? That mother, again, she should go to wizard. Wizard should hit the mother. She is emphasizing this fact that it should not be mother who hit the wizard. It should be wizard who hit the mother? Now you might have got the answer of the question which I raised in the beginning when I asked you the title. Now what happened? He changed the smell of a skunk. A skunk returned back home. They all had dinner together, and in the night when Roger went in his bed, mother loved him, and that was the end of the story. Jack told that next time all other animals also started playing with him. Now they did not mind his bad smell, because now they were accustomed of that. Because what is tradition? When we become accustomed of any tradition, anything that becomes a tradition. Now all other creatures also accepted skunk with the bad smell, because now it has become the tradition. Joe again says no, mummy was stupid. She was not ready at all to accept the ending. And Jack, what he was doing, he wanted to defend the position of the mother. And not only the mother of skunk, he was defending his own mother. He remembers his own mother, and he says, no, it cannot be possible, because mothers know more than the children. Mothers, what they will decide for the children, that will be best for them. Now, in this way, the story ended. Jack went down and he saw that his wife Claire painting the chair. As I told you, she was expecting the third baby, but still she was doing household work. She was painting the furniture which was lying all around. Claire asked him whether the story has ended. It was very long story, but Jack, he was lost in his own thoughts. When he saw the furniture lying all around, he felt caught in an ugly middle position. It is very important to note what is ugly middle position. Here you will find the marital discord, marital tension. Marital means related to marriage. Here you will find Jack was not happy with his married life. He found that he has been caught in that ugly position. He found himself caught in the cage, and the furniture lying all around was just like a cage for him. The problems of married life was just like a cage for him. He wanted to come out from that, but he cannot. He did not want to speak with her, work with her, or touch her. You can see the marital tension. He didn't want to speak to his wife. He didn't want to work with her, or he didn't want to touch her. So with these lines, the story comes to an end. Now let us discuss some issues, some questions of the story. What is the moral issue that the story raises? As I told you, the moral issue is about generation gap. Who should decide the future of the children? Whether parents should decide the future of the children, or children themselves should be given freedom to decide their own future. Second question is, how does Joe want the story to end and why? You might have understood that Joe wanted the story to end that wizard should hit the mother. It should not be wizard who was hit by mother. Mother should be hit by wizard, because she was a stupid mummy. She could not decide the right and wrong. She could not decide the happiness of her child. Next question is, why did Jack insist that it was wizard that was hit, not the mother? You can see here, Jack is father. He wanted to protect the position of the mother. He told Joe that it was not mother who was hit, because mother cannot decide anything wrong for the child. Mothers are always right. He wanted to protect this thing. So that's why he insisted on this fact that the wizard was hit, not the mother. Because, and in the character of Roser Skunk's mother, he was also noticing his own mother. Next question, what makes Jack feel caught in ugly middle position? You remember when completing this story, Jack comes down. He found that furniture is lying all around. His wife Claire, she is painting the furniture. He wanted to help her. He knew that she is pregnant, she is doing a lot of work. But even then, he didn't want to work with her. He didn't want to touch her. He found himself in ugly middle position. He found that he has been caught in the cage of marriage. He wanted to come out of that cage, but he could not. So the furniture lying all around was just like a cage for him, and this cage is the problems, tensions of the married life. Next question, why is an adult's perception on life different from that of a child? This is a value based question. You can think on it, because always adults thinking is totally different from the child's, because adults have lot of experience. Their life has been spent in experiences, but children, they are devoid of experience. Children think whatever they think that is right. So this is called generation gap. The answer, when you will write as per your own perception of understanding. So in this way, this is all for today. If any problem is left, if anything is not clear to you, you can discuss in your Google Classroom. Thank you, children. Have a good day.